Thank you for joining this lesson, number 11 of the paper, application of quadratic equations and expressions. We are told that the length of a rectangle is 3x plus 1 centimeters. Its width is 3 centimeters shorter than its length. Given that the area of the rectangle is 28 centimeters squared, find its length. So what we're going to do here is to say that the length has been given as an expression 3x plus 1, but we are given instructions that the width is 3 centimeters shorter. So the length we are having now, the width is going to be 3 centimeters less. So this is going to be 3x minus 2 centimeters. And now we are given the area. So this means we can pick the width minus 2 multiplied by the length 3x plus 1. Then we say when this is multiplied, we should get the area, which is 28. So now we can open up 3x by 3x. This becomes 9x squared. Then 3x again by 1, it remains 3x. And negative 2 by 3x, we get negative 6. So we have 3x minus 6x, which makes it negative 3x. Then this is becoming negative 2 equals to 28. So now we can group like terms together and rearrange the equation to become quadratic in nature. This is going to be minus. Remember we got negative 2. When we bring 28, it becomes also negative. So negative 30 equals to 0. We can have the equation expressed in its simplest form, whereby because 3 is common, we will have 3x squared minus x minus 10 equals to 0. And so we can solve preferably using the factorization method, whereby I'll say we need a product of a times c, which is 3 by negative 10, negative 30, and a sum of negative 1, which makes the product, which makes the two factors, which when multiplied we get negative 30, and when added negative 1, to be negative 6 and 5. So now we replace negative 1 with negative 6 and 5, so that the equation becomes 3x squared minus 6x plus 5x minus 10 equals to 0. Then now we factor out whatever is common in every two terms. For example, here we have 3x being common, so we'll have x minus 2, then plus 5 into x minus 2 equals to 0. So now we shall have x minus 2 and 3x plus 5 equals to 0. The values of x are going to be each root or each factor we equate to 0 separately, and x minus 2 equals to 0 will give us x as 2. Then 3x plus 5 equals to 0 will give us x as negative 5 out of 3. Now that we're dealing with a dimension here, length cannot be negative, so we choose one root of x, which is 2. Therefore now, for us to get the length, the exact dimension of the length, now it means now we substitute the known value of x, whereby we're going to have 3x plus 1. So this is going to be 7 centimeters. So you realize the length is 7, and the width automatically is going to be 3 times x, which is now 6, minus 2, it makes it 4. So 4 by 7, they are adding up to our expected area, which is 28.